Hello, hello. Is Twitch still muted? Hello, hello. Is Twitch still muted? All right. So if you are watching this video, hello, hello. Is Twitch, and you want to know, if you want to know what was said before this was very important stuff. Nobody mentioned that they couldn't hear me on Twitch earlier. Or whatever. Doesn't matter anyway. You don't want to watch the video. You don't want to watch this on YouTube. You want to watch this. You want to hear this live on nicktherat.com. There's Black Friday just passed. And also Cyber Monday. There's a lot of deals on audio equipment, and I finally figured out. Okay, half of you people that are listening right now are gonna be like, "What is he talking about?" And the other half is gonna be like, "What are you, an idiot? You didn't know this?" You are. I use a little behind the scenes in the studio here. I use a voice meter. If you're on Windows and you wanna fucks with audio, Voice Meter, mwah. Voice Meter is a beautiful product that's more or less free. You could pay the money if you want. I'm getting into boring territory here, just a little. Uh, but but then I started, you know, I hear so much music on this show, and I was just looking into music and stuff, and I don't want to endorse any products, so I'm not going to say what I bought. But the thing had software with it, and then the software had VSTs, and I'm like, what is a VST? What does this do? What do VSTs do? And then I learned that you could run your microphone through a compressor, like a digital one, on the fly. Voice Meteor. The thicker the it's like a METERRE. And then if you're into audio at all, you probably heard of like ASIO drivers, ASIO. Well, fucking audio is the hardest shit ever. You think like digital art and 3D rendering and all that's hard? Fucking audio is up there. The 3D rendering's a lot harder than audio. I think maybe they're both annoying. It's kind of like a video production. Either way, everything's a deep dive into knowledge or something. And you know, I had this podcast for like 50 years now, and now I'm just learning how to like do live filtering on my microphone. But if you have Voice Meter and you want to do some more cool stuff with it, look at Lighthost. Lighthost it's pretty goddamn amazing. Yeah, like you could I got this thing here. I got it cheap on Cyber Monday. I don't have any delay though. I have a delay llama. Oh, I got a delay llama. Okay. I thought you're talking that there was a delay, but doing this whole patch through and stuff. Hold on one second here. Let me show you what I spent like $5 on. This is what people donate to the show, and this is what I do with it here. Here, watch what I could do. I think this is gonna be live on the fly. If I turn this here, and hello, hi, how are you?
Oh my, this is hurting my head. This hurts my head just listening to what I'm doing right now to my own voice. I sound like I'm in the back of a McDonald's waiting for
my McNuggies to be cooked up
and to be delivered to me in the yeah, but you get the point.
All right. Yeah, it's fun, right? There's a lot of other stuff, like fucking tons of shit. Anyway, but you could change this one over here. Whoa, hey, oh hey, baby, don't bring in any more of what? Hello, whoa, this is weird. What filter am I using, or what software am I using?
This is see, I'm doing this live too. This blew my mind when I figured out I could do this.
Well, all right. So pretty much any VST works. Once again, half of you people are gonna have no idea what I'm talking about, and the other half just be laughing at me, like, "Oh, you didn't know you could do this shit." Voice Meter, if you're on Windows, then you need some plugins, VST. then you have to click. Look up Voicemeeter and VSTs, and you just click a line panel, and then you hook up the Lightwave. I think it's called Lightwave. Lightwave lets you do it on the fly. It's for a light host. And then you just load up all your plugins, and you could run it right on your microphone live. That looks like it. I got it off GitHub. Yeah. Check that out, guys. See, if you don't get anything away from this show tonight, at least you get a little cool bit of yeah. Well, so once I learned how to do this on Cyber Monday, I spent probably around $150 on plugins. Plugins are it's a huge money pit scam, sort of. It's not. It's very useful stuff, but it's also kind of baloney. Like I bought it normally sells for about $400. I got it for like $25. This whole it's just like compressors and stuff. Like I'm currently running through a compressor right now, which I never done before. I'm using the Sheps Omni Channel and the NS1. I picked a whole bunch of Waves plugins. People hate them. What am I even talking about here? Is my stash going ginger? I am a multicolored rodent. I've got brown, black, white, gray, red, orange, purple, green. All the colors of the rainbow exist around my mouth. Let me okay, so we are all, everybody that's left listening to the show, everybody probably already tuned out. Controversy. Santa Claus. Santa Claus needs to go, I think. I think he needs to go. I'm not digging Santa Claus. I think Santa Claus might have ruined white American society. I'm just trying to make it more controversial. But that's Santa's like an alien. He came out of nowhere. If you look into like the history of stuff, Santa just came out of nowhere. He came out of like a Macy's catalog. But so did like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And the music that they bring with them, it's just like Santa was like a huge meme. He was like a meme. He was just like created. He was like a produced meme or a produced cult made by advertisement people. But then again, I think it was like one dude that kind of made him. And it was, I don't, you know what? My brain hurts. And I need to think a little bit about what I'm trying to tell you right now. We're gonna figure this out together. But first, let's listen to ESCP with Light Rain. Got light brains.
I'm going to buy a copy of Catherine's Ride at the airport and read it.
Oh man. Whoa. That hit pretty good. It's so hard to know the truth about stuff, especially if you weren't there for it. It's like how do you know anything is what it's supposed to be? Like you Santa, he just came out of nowhere, and now he's like cultural icon. Everybody everybody fucking knows Santa. Maybe there's like an indigenous tribe living on like an island somewhere that's never seen. Wow. If those people exist, there should be a TV show where people go there. That would be like that book, Brave New World. Santa has his own Canadian postal code. He also got those black Pete's in the Netherlands. He is definitely a divination from the simulation. He was summoned. Santa was definitely summoned forth by some of the powers that be, and that found him to be useful. And when he's not useful, they'll just kill him off. Maybe Santa will have like a gay son or something, which that'd be cool. Like Santa and Mrs. Claus have been around for a long time. Why don't they have kids? These two people are some of the jolliest motherfuckers on the planet. Like, eh, is it because Mrs. Claus is barren? She cannot give birth, or did Santa eat too much sugar and was not able to provide sperm to the egg? Because if you are these really two jolly magical people that are just people, you think that they'd have kids? They're making toys because they have an obsession with these kids. It's kind of creepy if you think about it. It's kind of Santa might be a pedo or a thief, or he could be anything. I never met him. I mean, see, the strange thing is, I'm sure there might be there might be a couple people getting offended by what I'm saying right now, which makes sense because you should never call somebody a pedo or anything. You shouldn't call anybody anything unless you know for a fact that they are. But Santa does not exist, right? Can we all agree that he's never existed? He is a daemon from the simulation. So it's kind of like saying something derogatory about like the Pillsbury Doughboy or something. The Pillsbury Doughboy. He fucks animals. What are those people that fuck animals called? Diane. Animal fuckers. He's if I called the Pillsbury Doughboy an animal fucker, degenerate, yeah. Would you really get offended? It's kind of an offensive thing to say, I guess, but it really shouldn't offend you, especially personally, unless you think the Pillsbury Doughboy is real. But people probably do get offended because they just don't understand. They think Santa's real enough. That's like if I said Hallmark could fucking eat a corn on the cob and choke on it and die. It's offensive to say, but Hallmark as a corporation can't do that. Bestiality. It's a finishing move in a Mortal Kombat game, right? Finish him. Bestiality. But all right, before I get even more controversial, let's just Mr. Hands was in Mortal Kombat. Get the fuck out of here. It was like a secret character. There was a lot of secret code characters in that game, if I recall. Anyway, you could give me a call. We could talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk. 917-719-5923. Ow. Alright, we might have to cut this call. Hello, caller? Hold on, caller. Hold on 1 second. My brain hurts. Gee. Whoa. Hold on. Wait. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Your voice is not too high. Unless you are standing on your chair. I don't know.
Dude, my voice is way too high right now.
Yeah, you do sound pretty high.
That much.
You do sound. You do sound. You sound. You make sound. You vibrate air from your face.
And that's all that noise is. It is the painting of time and space. How does that make you feel?
I don't know. Nothing in particular.
Well, anyways, Nicholas, I called a few weeks ago, and you had just recently received a harmonica. Is that true or false?
It's true.
Yeah. Would you mind if I let you hear my harmonica skills a little bit? Just maybe 10, 15 seconds?
First, you have to listen to mine.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it, baby. What have you been practicing?
A lot of sucking and blowing.
Sucking and blowing that hermaphrodite.
That's all I
Is
got.
that it?
That's all I got.
All right. Check this one out. Now,
I can't
I've
do
only
like the
been
Blues
playing
Traveler
for-
thing where he like eats it like a hamburger.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't.
Fuck you. Yeah, no, I get you.
All right, let's see
Check
what
this
you
out.
got.
Ready?
Let's have a harmonica off here.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Nick, I am so drunk and high. Let me find this. Oh, my God. This has never happened to me before.
What's that?
I think I'm too fucked up. I think I'm too fucked up.
You're doing fine.
There it is. I found it. What do you think of that?
I would give it a solid 7, 8
I'll take it.
out of 50.
I'll take Yeah.
That was very good. You
It's mean.
sound
Thank you, man.
like a man that knows how to suck and blow very from the spirit.
I've been
from the soul.
sucking and blowing since the day I was born, sir. Yeah. I got that soul. That soul blows his load deep down inside of my lungs.
That could be
You
like
know
a
it.
blues
You know
song,
how
sucking
it
and
is.
blowing. And
Sucking and blowing.
you play some harmonica and be like, I've been sucking and blowing since I was born.
Ooh. Shit, that'll get that'll get the Bible Belt up and thumping for sure. That'll get them going.
Is there any harmonica songs on the top hot 43 songs of the nation or some shit?
Not currently. Ever since people said found out they could make music with computers, that's when the top 40 and the harmonica in the top 40 died. Blues Traveler, I think, was the last one.
Wow.
Last one in there.
That's some bullshit. That just the top 40 is rigged because I'm sure there's like what you just played was better than anything I've heard on the radio. Probably I don't know in the
The
past.
top 40 is formalized bullshit. It has been what is selling and what's selling now. Like, what's that one band that's
So
like
it's kind of like Santa Claus. You're
Right.
saying you're trying to say the music industry is kind of fabricated to sell us stuff.
100%. Santa Claus is a real guy, but
What?
Yeah, he's a real person.
What are you talking
You don't know
about?
about this?
Santa Claus is a real guy.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. Here's the true story, Nicholas. It's just a guy that enjoyed giving presents out to poor people. And before
Oh.
you know it, people were saying, this motherfucker flies reindeers around the world and visits every child.
If every story
people
about the
say that-
person's fake, they're talking about like Hercules. Did Hercules exist? Maybe there was some dude named Hercules, but he didn't pick up no fucking cows or have sex with gods.
This has nothing to do with faith. This is Santa Claus. Santa Claus was an alcoholic, and this is what people need to understand: is Santa Claus was a drunk.
Eh.
But one night in late September, he decided that he was going to give kids toys, and people were so amazed by his ability. He started talking about fucking reindeer and flying around the world, saying that Santa Claus visits every child. First of all, more than half the children in the world don't believe in Santa Claus. So he doesn't have to visit those kids. So he's got way more time than people realize. You know that, right?
Caller, do you know who
Yeah.
you're talking to right now?
I'm talking to Nick, the fucking rat, man. Running Brooklyn sewer system since 2017.
Now, what you're saying is completely true. And I already know all this about Santa. I know all this about him. But what I'm trying to tell you is that well, the real Santa is real, but they have marketed him into a myth. Like, does he drink Coca-Cola? Does Santa drink Coca-Cola?
Absolutely not. No, that's crony capitalism at its finest.
And he probably drinks Pepsi because who drinks fucking Coke unless you're a peon or something.
He is actually 100% certified vegan, so he doesn't drink either of those.
Oh, he's a vegan.
He also doesn't eat your fucking cookies. Those are the parents actually eating the cookies, if you believe it.
It's a cookie racket. What's
It
what
is.
kids and cookies?
I don't know. Those kids don't even make those fucking cookies.
I know. It's like we could sell cookies through kids. Kids shouldn't eat cookies. Cookies are bad for you. Kids should not be eating cookies. But we're gonna have kids be the sales person. It's very like satanic. Maybe it's Santa-tanic. Maybe
well, they
Santa's
also
like
paint
the
Santa.
devil.
Well, they paint him out to be this obese guy because they want kids to eat these cookies and be this obese guy like Santa, instead of being like real icons like Channing Tatum. You know?
Santa could be a woman though too, can't
he? It's questionable.
Santa's not. Santa's not a name. Is Santa a name?
Yeah.
Where did the name Santa? Because you were talking about Saint Nick or some the guy with the drunk that was giving presents out. Santa.
Mm-hmm.
That name doesn't exist.
No,
like,
it does.
Rudolph.
It comes from,
Rudolph doesn't exist either.
Yeah. So actually, Santa does. Santa is an old German name, and it stands for "he who touches dogs inappropriately" in German. I feel like everyone knows that.
Now I do.
All right. Well, Klaus means shamelessly in German, so Santa Claus means he who touches dogs shamelessly in German, and that's the origin of the name, right there.
If you do something shamelessly, does that just mean there's no Irish people around? Caller, are you there? You could call in too at 917-719-5923 like this person.
Hey, Nick. Hi. How goes, buddy? By now, by the time you hear this, you've made it past No Nut November. How'd you do?
Everybody quit.
Low score, like putt and golf. You got to have a lower score of the group. I don't know. Anyway, that's all good. You're a smart rat. You probably messed around with that edging and all that tantric stuff. And maybe you just collected it because you really liked a big load at the end of the month. Like, what's that? Like a whole orchard full of Bradford pear trees. You know, that dank smell? Anyway, I hope your sewer days are going good. I got a contact there in the sewer, but I went ahead and sent the shirt to your P.O. box before I realized you were a fisherman boy, and you probably are even smaller than I thought. So, that pescatarian. How was that turkey-shaped fish steak? Anyway, adios. I hope you're doing good.
Sadly, my fish dinner for Thanksgiving wasn't so great. The cut wasn't so. There was some bones. It was not the best. Either way, let's not talk about that. Caller brought up something very interesting. No Nut November was brought forth from the ether, but think about in 30 years from now, 40, 50 years. Think about in 100 years from now. There's going to be little chocolate boxes, like little cardboard or it's plastic or some shit, but who knows what it's going to be. And you're going to open up the days of of November, and it's be like a little chocolate in a condom. It's going to be like a condom thing or some type of prophylactic or like maybe a like a stopper, something so you can't nut. It's gonna become like a whole religious thing. They're gonna sell sugar water to people. No nut November. Drink your fucking sugar water. Have a good night. A dick plug after your 5th sugar water. Things just become real. And then you can't question it after that. It just happens. Okay, look. You know what else just happens? Music. All the music you hear tonight comes from SoundCloud. We're going to have a nice laid back evening of music. It's not going to be all that crazy synthwave I usually play. Actually, it probably still will be a little bit, Either way, we're gonna mix it up a little bit, and we're gonna thank some people when we come back. Oh, also, No Nut November. I heard the women are having like a dildo December or something. You're not allowed to use the. They're trying to sneak in on our on the boys club here. I just can't wait for a fire fap in February. I love the burns on your hand. It causes more friction on your stick shift, if you know what I'm trying to say. Let's listen to Roxy Lau with "I Love the Things You." Hopefully, Servo's around here. I love the things you love. Like Jack in it, January. Thank you, Hayes. Thank you, Servo. Ned. Everybody in the chat. Sewer chat, everybody. The thanks will come next. Welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio. We are going to go into the donation segment, so I should crack another beer. Cheers. Sometimes things don't go as they plan, and I'm not gonna fix the audio in the video for this. If you want to hear those first beautiful few seconds of the show, you're gonna have to go to nicktherat.com. Which I gotta thank Darren O for introducing me to mddhosting.com. Not getting paid for this at all, but I had a deal with them today, and to deal with them is a beautiful thing. I had a question and they told me the answer. But if you're new here, I used to use GoDaddy for my web hosting solutions. And let me tell you, if you were to ask GoDaddy something, they would it's it's kind of like taking a shit in your hand and throwing it at the ceiling and just waiting for it to hit you in the face. And you're like looking at it, you're like, whoa, that's what GoDaddy is. But Darren O introduced me to the MDD hosting. Good man, good man. And let me just go here really quick because I'm in the chat with them. Chris K from MDD Hosting. I want to give him a big thanks today. He's also in the Discord too. There's a Discord for the hosting company, so you can just go there and talk to them. There's also a Discord for nicktherat.com. You go to social and click the Discord channel, or you could click, there's an IRC channel. You go to there, you go to Twitch. Now, let's thank the Twitch people first, because I usually forget that Twitch exists. If you have Amazon Prime, you just you give me a free couple like $4 a month. You got that? Just subscribe over Twitch. Sign up. I love you, Twitch. I love you, Jeff Bezos. Ducky on resubbed with Prime. This sounds like some Transformers shit. They've been subbed. Now it sounds like some SMB, SNM has subbed for 31 months. A lot of sub in there. Sir Spud the Mighty isn't too good about maintaining subscriptions, but he has like 21 months subscribed to 20. Nick the Rat on Twitch, really? Or did I just read that? So Duck, this is a weird race. And I just want to say thank you to Ducky, because I do partake in Amazon Primeness. I am a sewer dweller. It makes it much easier when products come down the pipe than me having to leave and have people scream in broad daylight because they don't understand a rat's struggle. This is gonna be a long show, huh? Okay. So thank you, Ducky, and the other words that I read earlier. We also have Psycho Realm 1981 followed me 4 days ago. That's creepy. I might report you to the police. And also Bice 287 Lel followed me. We have Dark Vam. Oh yeah, with the 14 months. That was 7 days ago. Okay. We also have a P.O. Box 90549 Brooklyn, New York 11209. Now every Wednesday morning I go down to my local post office, Stoned, that's right next to the studio. You know, it's a couple blocks away. I go there and I stick my key into a hole, and then I open the box and I pull something out, and I'm always guaranteed to find something. This week, it looks familiar. Let's open this up here. Memo, mystery total, 42 cents more coming with a C, if you know what I'm trying to say. Sir Mike Roch, PhD. Thank you so much. That's my doctor. You could also, on the nicktherat.com webpage, click the donate button. That will lead you to a place where you could use PayPal to donate to me. If you do it there, I shall read any note on the air. I will also read your initials and the donation amount. Now, if you want to be completely anonymous, you could just add a note saying that you want to be anonymous or whatever. If you don't want your initials read because you're being watched by the government because you have a very foreign governments want you. Let's just say the foreign governments want you, okay? Because foreign governments, they want all of your data. Okay. Yeah, so that's how it works. People, places, and things. Let's read these donations if we have any. I think we do. We have a couple. Whoa. How far back? Whoa. Was there like a Black Friday sale on nicktherat.com or something? Let's go through some of these here. The first one, maybe I should read like last week's first one because I might have forgot that one. We have KS with a 420 sub. KS, thank you. Thank you so much, KS, for the 420 sub. The one previous to that, which might have already been mentioned, was an offer at a place called Merrill. What the fuck is this? Why am I getting ads? Mac 420. I remember Mac 420. Okay, let's go forward from there. Sorry, everybody. We're doing this on the fly here. I'm trying to read too. It's very difficult when you're have been imbuing God's pubic hair and beer. Drinking Modelo's tonight. Cheers. You're on the internet. The internet's we have DV. DV's been around forever. Digital video. Thank you so much. 420. 420 to you, my good friend. AM with $1 billion. AM has been around for a long time. Let me tell you, when you get like $1 billion a month, you kind of forget what reality is. Ooh, Jameson. I went to a Jameson distillery in Ireland once. Very good. That's probably also a lie. I think it might be. I don't think I did go to a Jameson distillery. I don't even think I went to the Guinness one. I went to a tasting. I went to a went to a whiskey tasting across the street from a school, and some statue with her titties out. It was weird. We have a big dono that just dropped a big gold donation right here. Let's look at this. This one right here paid for about half of the plugins that I bought over Cyber Monday. So thank you so much for the 3330 from OB. Too bad it's not OBGYN or something. That'd be pretty cool. But thank you so much, OB, for the 3330. You have made my little rat heart flutter. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. Thank you so much. Ooh, here's a new one. TR with 333. Thank you, TR. I think that's code for something. A lot of these no agenda codes are milking over here. While I'm giving thanks, I'm just going to break into this donation segment. I just want to say thank you to Adam Curry for just doing stuff. It's probably his Tourette's giving him superpowers or whatever, but I just want to say, you know what? Thank you to Adam Curry's turrets. because they keep him on twerking. He's just like there, and then he twerks and makes amazing things. So I just want to say thank you to him, and to John C. Dvorak as well. And Jack something. What was the show that he was? Oh, actually, he was on some show. I didn't watch that. I only like Adam when he's with John. No, Rogan donation. Let's see who else we have here. There's a couple more donations. We have PLLC with 1414. PLLC. I need to make a little statue of you somewhere in the sewer because you've been around for a while dropping these 1414 bombs. I hope you're doing good. And I think I might love you. I hope you're a good person. Because if I love a bad person, then so be it. We also have here what is this here? Oh, those aren't donations there. Those are advertisement. Whoa, we have another 3333. Actually, the last one was 3330. This is the first 3333. Thank you. Let's read the note first before I do the initials in case they say. Actually, it looks like the message is. They're all in. Hey, I'm just going to read the note then. Keep keeping it up. Well, No Nut November is over. So, or did it just start? We're in December now, right? Are we in December? Thank God. I had to make a new cup. Yeah, I saw on No Agenda Social that people are making products out of semen now instead of plastic. I could probably build a house for a Barbie doll or something. Let's see here. Keep keeping it up, Mr. Rat, and stay safe with Jesus. Standing by, Fish Killer, Ben Bateman. Lookunderwater.com. Semen ETF. I have a semen NFT. Let's look up this website here. Let's check this out here. We're going to do this live on the air. I hope there are naked people here. Lookunderwater.com. How do you look underwater? Welcome. There are 3 ways to look underwater. Using the map, click any, was that like a baboon butt? For information about the location. Let's click about first. What is about here? Look Underwater is a database of underwater footage, allowing anyone to explore underwater points of interest. Whoa. There's probably cameras in the sewer. You could probably watch nicktherat.com on this website. Thank you so much for the donation. Ben Jaman. Maybe he's Jamaican. And finally, we have $10. $10 from DG. The only thing I could think of from DG is Dolce and Gabbana. Is that it? Is that how you say that? Dolce and glasses. There's I'm like all those mice combined. 3 blind mice grow into 1 giant rat. Thank you everybody, and thank you Sewer Chat. Thank you Servo for repeating links to the songs that I get from SoundCloud. Thank you, SoundCloud, even though Thank you, Sewer Chat. Thank you, Jeff Bezos. Thank you, everybody. Before I get too deep into thanking everybody, let's thank the. I have 7 ops in my IRC chat here. Oh wait, I'm getting a backdoor IRC message. I can't read that because it'll show up on the stream. Let's thank the ops here. We got Blitzed, Channel Serve, Hayes, Nick the Rat. Oh wow. Somebody has my name in there? Oztunnen, Progo, and Spooky R. And thank you, everybody. There's a lot of people in here. Aztec, Bags, Black 6, Bushi Bantan, Carblanes 33. Actually, Carblanes 33 will be on Nick the Rat Radio next week, I think. I think she's going to come on down to the sewer. Should be a smoking good time. We got Chad, we got Cold Acid, Cotton Gin, D'Artagnan, Dolad, Ducky Fletcher, Gene Witch. Fletcher Gene Witch. And Ducky Fletcher Gene Witch. Hey, Citizen. Ice Cube Soup, Lavish. I was listening to, I think, Booberry. I think he said Lavish's name in a weird way. Lavish, but I know it's Lavish. Namillennial, NetNed, Nodebit, Quirkus. Hey, why isn't Quirkus an op here? Rape Dwarf, Redbeard, Sea Control, Sharky, Sir Spencer. I know Sir Spencer smokes at the bowls, smoking them bowls. Sir Spuds, the I don't know. It might say the mighty. Yeah. Servo. Again, thank you. Scandy, Slacker, Stacy's thank you, Stacy, very much. Star, Draco, Stillwater, Tamanamanamanamanas, and Zortan. Just went through the whole IRC chat. Just want to say thanks to everybody. Thanksgiving just went by. I might as well say thank you now. The show is totally live. You never know what's going to happen. You don't know who's going to call in. I don't edit this shit either. So, fuck. Thanksgiving. Let's listen to some music. And we'll be right back. And we're going to talk about more stuff. I guess. Soulless with breast. Doesn't say breast. Soulless. Breath of the Mountains. You know what really upsets me? When somebody's like, oh, it's not like Pavlovian or something. When you drool and you hear a ringing of the bell, they say, oh, it's Pavlovian. It's drooling to a bell. It's the conditioning. They should use the actual name for it instead of crediting somebody for instead of saying what I just had was a Freudian slip. Freud could suck a dick for causing a huge outbreak of legal drugs that are unknown what they do, forced upon people in the guise of being good. Sometimes helps though. Instead of calling it a Freudian slip, just say you're a pervert. Soulless with Breath of the Mountains. Ooh. I don't have a clue what I'm doing. No, let's go to the phone line, 917-719-5923. If you would like to talk to me live, give me a call now. I'm taking calls, I guess. Oh, jeez. You're blowing out my speakers, man. Let me lower that here. Hello, caller.
Hey, Nick the Rat. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I got to talk to you tonight. Oh, fuck yeah.
Wait, hold on one second. Hold on one second here.
All right, 1,000.
No, wait, no, I mean, fuck, what? You caught me. You're right. You're
you
right.
meant figuratively? All right.
You're right.
I'll
No,
give
you
a
are.
second.
You are actually correct. That Okay, there we go. Hi.
Hey, how you doing, Nick the Rat? It's good to hear from you again, buddy.
Is this Stillwater?
It's me, Stillwater.
Is
this
is
Stillwater.
I'm starting to learn your voice. I'm starting to understand who is Stillwater.
I thought you knew my voice earlier, but that's okay.
No, I know I know how you smell. You have a very distinct smell to you, Stillwater.
Thank you. I take that as a high compliment.
Do you wear a
To
cologne?
recognize my.
You wash
Yes,
with ivory
I
soap. I
do.
smell the ivory soap on you, right?
There is some ivory soap on top of meditation through white sage smoke.
I was worried. I thought you were about to say you like rub salt on you. People do that too.
No. I
Like,
don't do that. Hey, anyway, can I talk to you about something serious?
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I want to officially invite you first and foremost to my birthday party on January 29th, this next coming year, here in Spearfish, South Dakota. And I've been talking to some of the owners and managers of some of the businesses here in Spearfish to set up a bar hopping, no agenda meetup. And I want you to be the first one that I invite.
Well, Stillwater, let me just say, I appreciate the invitation, but unless you have your people pay for my flight and all the anemones, I want sea anemones. I want a fluffy beanbag bed. I want ooh. Can you have very muscular women dressed as felines to rub oil on my calves?
How about the best steak you've ever had in your life for dirt cheap?
I'll start walking. I'll be
This
there in a little bit.
This is beef country. There's a lot of places in America right now that can't get brisket cuts. And right now, where I work, we get brisket cut. We get corned beef brisket cuts on top of smoked cut.
I know brisket. What is corned beef again? Like I've heard corned beef before, but is that just like a cut, or is that a flavor? Do you rub corn
is a
on it?
specific part of the cow.
Yeah,
and you can look this up. Like if you look up how all of the cow is cut up, the brisket part is dank as is.
It's thin and hard and rough. Good.
No, not if you do it right. You see, because you can slice up brisket and then smoke it, and it is dank. And then the corned beef. Okay, so how I mess with the watrons that I work with is I tell them that the corned beef is where the rancher has a gun with corn pellets, and they just shoot them with corn bits. That's not how it's really done. Corned beef is actually a pickled kind of beef.
Salt and water.
That is later on smoked and cooked.
Vinegar? Or just salt and water?
Yeah, that's essentially accurate.
Where's the corn involved, though? It's just in the naming of it? Big corn had to get involved in the beef?
Oh, it's not literal corn so much as in the peppercorn.
Peppercorn. There you go. So you put peppercorn in there.
Yeah,
corn, beef, the peppercorn in the brine.
That they basically take the brisket cut
that's
and then
probably good.
They pickle it, and then afterwards it's baked in an oven for hours with peppercorns baked into it.
One of the last pieces of meat that I ate that I miss was it was kind of like peppercorn ribs. They were so good. There's pepper covered.
Right. Where'd you get it from, dude?
Oh, they were so good. Oh, my friend's house. He had a barbecue going, and he had some ribs on there.
Nice. Well done. Well done. Yeah.
I'm a pescatarian. Yeah. I'm not going to eat the beef. I don't. It's fun if you did though.
Well, you didn't even eat the beef? How do you know it was good?
I've eaten beef before.
All right. Well,
I probably lived off McDonald's
anyway.
Cheeseburgers for. I've been to. It's good. Meat's tasty.
Right on. Anyway, so I'm nearly 800 years old now, and it's been centuries since I've had a really good birthday party. And there's a lot of businesses around here in Spearfish, and I know a lot of the business owners that have been struggling lately, and I feel like the two can meet if I do a sort of pub crawl style birthday party, no agenda meetup. And I
You
wanted
could
to
resurrect the community.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. And I
just
want
takes a
to
lot of-
invite
takes a
not
lot of
just
leaving the
you,
house.
but also you and Servo and Carolyn Bliney and John Fletcher and
Yeah, but this is like a
and,
worldwide event. We would have to. We would have to. We would have to make it
everyone's
big.
welcome here. Yeah, everyone's welcome here.
You sure I'm a
Dude,
rat? You ever see a
this-
rat in public? They get stomped on pretty quick. Somebody's gonna freak.
I will stop that from happening. I promise you that I will kick the shit out of anyone who tries to attack you, Nick the Rat. I have studied Taekwondo, Kung-Sudo, Northern Shaolin, and Screama and drunken boxing. I will prevent anyone from stomping on you. Nick the Rat, if you come here to spearfish, as soon as you find me, you will be safe.
Yeah, but Stillwater. Now I want to hire a big, like a big wrestler fighter guy to start to pick on me, and then just beat the crap out of you while you try to save me. But then again, if I hired him, I guess he could take the fall.
Oh,
I could hire a
Nick
big
the
dude.
Rat-
He could take the fall. He could fight me. You could come and protect me. He'll fall, and you're gonna get more than just beef. You're gonna get mwah.
Nick the Rat, this is one of the craziest things about spearfish, is that a huge amount of us knows a lot about martial arts. There's a random old timer that this guy, his big claim to fame locally is over decorating for literally every holiday of the year. But his secret claim to fame is he is a master of
Vader.
Northern Shaolin Kung Fu. And he teaches everyone he can on the fly. Everyone in Spearfish knows at least a slight amount of martial arts. We got you protected, dude.
Yeah, but if everybody there knows it, that means the bad guys know it too. That's even scarier for
No,
me.
they
That means
don't.
people there are fucking old. They're all kung fu
The
masters,
bad guys
but I'm not.
are so consumed with the shit that they're addicted to. And the word addict is a Greek word which means slave. If you're addicted so hardcore to alcohol, guess what? You can't do a roundhouse kick to the face. If you're an addict to crack cocaine, guess what? You can't see a punch coming into your face.
But what if
and
your
then
belly?
blocking it.
What if your
Guess
belly
what?
is filled with
Guess what?
corned beef?
Corn. Oh, wait. Repeat that real quick.
What if you're full of porn and beef? What if you're all
You
limp
learn
and
from
full?
the
Like, because of your stomach,
old-timer
if you get a lot of
master.
food, you can't swim until like 45 minutes after you eaten a whole bunch of food. Imagine trying
You
to fight
haven't
somebody.
looked into, okay.
You're gonna
have
shit
you
yourself
heard
and
of
have a heart
Jeet
attack.
Kune Do? All right, Nick the Rat. Have you looked into Jeet Kune Do?
I've looked into very cheap Kwando. I can't afford that whole lesson.
No,
It's expensive.
Jeet Kune Do is the
Cheap
martial
condos?
arts form that was formed and hypothesized by Bruce Lee just before his death. And it was basically like taking every form of martial arts and utilizing everything that works with your body, and then utilizing that, you use it where you expend the least amount of energy possible. It's like If you remember the very end of the Clone Wars movie where Yoda is flipping around and doing a bunch of bullcrap stuff, if a real Jeet Kune Do master designed that scene, Master Yoda would have had his lightsaber off until the exact point when Count Dookie was about to strike, and he would have deflected it and then just stabbed him in the neck and then closed his lightsaber down and say, I'm done. It would have been done in seconds because Jeet Kune Do is about minimizing all effort and all about calculating the best effective self-defense and attack.
You're talking about tantric sex, aren't you?
I'm talking about Bruce Lee. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you.
Nobody yells at Nick the Rat. We got Pete so speedy with the dog. Welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio. If you could actually go to Stillwater's birthday party, you should definitely make it out there. He's fucking cool. He's a cool dude. Even though he yells at you sometimes. I just blame all the meat in his blood. No, I kid, I joke. We're back to Nick the Rat Radio. I think it might be raining in Brooklyn right now. I hear some drops coming through the sewer grates. so weird. When I figured out how to do these, what VSTs did and plugins did, and how you could do it live, I felt like a whole new world opened up to me. There's a slope of like, you think you know it, and then the more you know, you realize that you don't know anything about it. So I think I'm still somewhere on the slope where I'm an idiot. I'm probably up on there somewhere for probably everything. I forget what it's called. There was a cool saying about it too. Actually, you know what? I could probably find that in a second. Maybe, probably not. Do do do, skibidi bop bop boo. No, I forget. I forget. See, you try to remember stuff, and then you write it down, and then you resort to looking at your social media. Now I'm reading my social media. I'm talking. I posted. They even removed the downvotes on comments. I didn't know you could not downvote comments now either. Cowboy Bebop is goofy, but I'm entertained at least. I hope Kumar shows up. It's having to maintain eye contact during a conversation while a warm period blood clot the size of a slug slowly oozes its way out of your vag is top 5 greatest skills ever. That wasn't me. That was a retweet. It is hard to do anything in the public these days. There are entire planets worth of people that can judge you. And I just go on and on and on. And to make that stop, I should probably maybe listen to Zindu.
Hey, everybody, this is your favorite alien from Planet Oktar. All the other aliens from Planet Oktar suck a big fat cock. I am Zindu, coming to you from the Dark Sewer News Network with only the best news that you could ever fucking imagine. Actually, no, it all sucks. I'm lying. You know, there's been no news in the news for fucking like a long fucking time. And to prove it, we're going to go to the Daily Dot and read this article right here. And pucker your anus because, boy, you're about to get fucked by some useless information. They always come out with these fucking news articles. The one thing that they always have is TikTok in the fucking thing. It's like, oh, this person on TikTok. Why not just say a person did something? Why do you have to mention that they fucking said anything about TikTok or posted it on TikTok or any of that bullshit, especially in the fucking title? That's the number one piece of shit. That's when as soon as you see TikTok in the fucking title, you know you're doomed. You know you're reading something for fucking idiots. You're reading clickbait garbage, but it's everywhere. And hey, why not have for the news do that? Let's read this here title on Daily Dot here. This is by Stacy Fernandez. You're a real fucking journalist, you piece of shit. Okay, here we go. Title says, shh. Yeah, they're telling to shush in the title. Shh. We don't need customers asking for this. Starbucks worker allegedly reveals customers can modify how fucking long is this thing? Any breakfast sandwich in a viral TikTok dividing viewers. Usually, Zindu's fucking lazy, and he would just read the article while he's recording. But you know what? I read this beforehand. I didn't want to fucking deal with all this extra bullshit. So, video is of somebody from Starbucks taking cheese off of a fucking sandwich. Yes. Fucking hold thy titties and bless thy Lord, the worker. And they go into whole detail. Like, and then she took the tongs and she fucking slid that sandwich open like she was about to eat some fine pussy. And she slipped that cheese out of there. It was
Zindu, holy shit.
And then they're like, and then in the article they're commenting on how Starbucks employees don't want you to fucking ask them to take the cheese off their sandwich. Well, because Why do they give a fuck? This is all obviously it's fucking bullshit. It might not even be an advertisement. If anything, it's an advertisement for Starbucks. It's an advertisement for TikTok. It's an advertisement fucking jerk it off into your fucking own asshole and hoping that you have a new culture, human rate to fucking. Ooh, this makes me so mad. This is why I had to quit for a while. But I'm back. I'm back, everybody. Don't worry. Zindu is here. And let's just, while we're on really annoying topics, because, I'm drawn to really annoying topics, and it makes me feel that I fucking hate life. All right. This one's from physics.org, psi.org, phys.org. This is like science, people. This is fucking science. All right. Let's read the title. I already read the article, so I'm going to be able to break down the bullshit for you really quick without having to fucking read it with you guys live. We're going to do this nice and smooth, like fucking getting your taint fucking waxed at a discounted drive-through fucking Brazilian bikini wax place. Let me tell you, that's always a fun time. Always a fun time getting that fucking mooch stripped of all hair. All right, let's read the title, and then I'll tell you what's going on here. All right. Thank you, Emily C. Dooley from UC Davis, writing for this fucking article and not doing any journalistic work at all because you're paid by the man. You don't give a fuck. You just, as long as you get that paycheck and you write some bullshit down, you go home, you feel proud about your job. All right. Researchers develop ice cube that doesn't melt or grow mold. When I first read this, I was like, whose fucking ice cubes grow fucking mold? You know the answer to that? Nobody. Nobody's fucking ice cubes grow mold. In the article, they talk about how in like fish processing plants, when ice melts, sometimes there's like cross-contamination with the fucking water and the ice, which is bullshit because you never hear about fish recalls in the news. You always hear about fucking lettuce or onions or some fucking vegetable that some fucking dude shit in the dirt grew a fucking tomato and then you ate their shit tomato. Makes you sick, doesn't it? This article is like, oh yeah, this is better than fucking water. It's better than water. It's made of 80% water. It's not plastic. Not plastic. What is it? They don't even tell you what the fucking substance is in this article. It's science, people. Science. All we're going to say, it's not water, it's not plastic. You want to know what it is? Fucking suck this big old dick, because you're not going to, it's a trade secret. Does it cause cancer?
Please, come on.
Guess
this
what?
is a family-friendly...
We just care that we could say that it's an ice cube that doesn't melt and it doesn't grow mold. That's all you really need to read in the headline, and then you could probably fucking sell this shit on like you could probably make some money on the stock market with this information right here. You could probably be like, hey guys, hey, check it out. Look at this fucking book. Oh god, you know what? I don't even know if I could do more news. If there's more news later in the show, I'll be surprised. Anyway, this is Zindu. I really fucking hate Earth and your stupid fucking journalist because I'm a sucker too. The journalists, they need to have all this shit. They like, what, am I a journalist? I'm just complaining about other journalisms. So I'm a piece of shit too. You know what? Fuck me. Have a good night. I'll see you guys later. Maybe. Zindu.
Well, Zindu, tell us how you really feel. It's been midnight in the sewer for a pretty long time now. M-I-T-S, mitts? It's been mitts for about 40 minutes for now. Oh, pardon me. Sorry, guys. That's gross. Nasty. It looks like it is raining here. In the live feed on Twitch, you could see the Phantom of the Opera and some rain and a penis hut. I don't know what the fuck that is. If you're only experiencing this through the podcast and not watching the video, you are missing out completely. This is a video show. This is not a podcast. So if you all hail Zindu. Fuck yeah, Ducky. If you started the show off by just listening to the audio, you've missed a large chunk of this by not watching the video. So you should go back to the start and watch the video for this video. Happy bot chatting. They're new. Okay, look. It's been midnight in the sewer for a while. It's 2:40 in the morning in Brooklyn, New York right now. I am not in Manhattan. I'm in Brooklyn. People have been sending me emails saying, "Where exactly are you in this video feed?" I'm not really right there. Let's listen to a musical. Let's take a musical break. We'll be back. We're gonna be maybe taking some more phone calls if anybody wants to call in. Get ready. We'll be opening the phone lines again. So line up or something. I don't know. Fuck. Oh, Diane, you're still on vacation. Fuck. All right. Let's listen to Greg T. Randolph with, that's not a real name, with Butterfly Dance. Butterflies aren't real either.
Yes, donate your blood to Nickrat Radio. For every point of blood you donate, we shall send you a fucking nothing. Yes, send us your blood. Please, if you care about the children of the world, you will send all your blood to Nickrat Radio. In return for your blood, you will get a whole bunch of nothing. If you would like to know where to send your blood, please call now. Operator standing by at 917-719-5923. Ever watch TV and see sad puppy dog, little dying children, or overweight dying old people? And like, how I help? Send blood to Nickrat Radio. We take your blood, we give you nothing. You might be thinking, how I get this nothing? I say you to you, send us your blood. Send it down to the sewers, send it to us. We need your blood, all the blood we could get. We need virgin blood, we need old people blood, we need young people blood, we need slut blood, we need white blood, black blood, yellow blood, brown blood. All types blood, all culture blood, we need blood, blood, blood. You might be saying to yourself, what are you going to do with all of this blood that we get? And I will tell you to go sit on your thumb. We cannot tell you what we're going to do with all this blood, but we need it. You might say, but we send you blood, what do we get in return? I look at you straight in your eye, and I tell you to go fucking shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of my store. Give us your blood. Send it now to Nick the Rat Radio, 917-719-5923. Thank you.
Ponder thy snow globe. This Christmas, give your loved ones and family the beautiful blue glowing snow globe orb. Thy snow globe shall be pondered by all who lay eyes upon it. Does it make you horny? Yes, it does. Does thy globe make thy vagina drippy drip drip? Oh yes, it does. Call now 917-719-5923 and ponder thy snow globe. This Christmas in a stocking near you.
Oh, jeez. I'm working from home over here. Oh, dear. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, I've got the voice. Okay, excellent. Okay. All right. Good evening. This is Sunshine from Sewer Express Card. This is a message for a Mr. N. Rat. I am pleased to let you know that your credit limit has increased to $3.3 billion. Again, your credit limit has been increased to $3.3 billion. Do you accept the increase to your credit limit? Let us know by calling 430-201-4841. Thank you for your business. Mwah, mwah.
Diane, can you cut that that previous number out? We can't give out numbers on the line like that. 917-719-5923.
Hey, Nick the Rat. It's me, Stillwater, from Spearfish.
I remember you, yeah.
Oh my goodness. I am so glad to talk to you. Okay, I just rode my bike up a big stupid hill. Anyway, I'm like a million years old, and it's been ages since I've had a decent birthday party. And I've been talking to a lot of the owners of businesses around here in
deja vu.
Spearfish, and
Did this happen?
I floated the idea of doing a no-agenda meetup here in Spearfish, where we do basically a bar hop, where like the places where you're allowed to have kids and families and stuff like that. That's like the early to late afternoon into the early evening, and then after that, like the grown-ups can come party with us over at the bars. And I wanted to invite you first before anyone else could. Nick the Rat, I want you to come and celebrate my birthday with me on January 29th here in Spearfish.
Don't call into famous radio host Nick the Rat radio show and ask him to come. That's fucking disgusting. You're a pervert. I'm not gonna say you had a Freudian slip. I'm gonna call it as I see it. You're a officer. There's the horny. Right there. There he is. Where are we in the show? Oh yeah, we were reading my tweets. I came across this really interesting tweet that made me think. It's a little like a 5-panel comic. It says there's a guy thinking, he's like, or talking to himself. I don't know what he's doing. He's the picture of a dude. It says, I should be working harder. And then there's like the evil spirit on his shoulder. It's like, it says self-care is also important. Or it's an angel. I don't know. It's on one of his shoulders. And then he's like, you're right. I should be relaxing more too. But how can I be bad at both of these simultaneously? And the little angel or devil's like, honestly, it's kind of impressive. I feel like I live like that too. I feel like if I'm doing work, I'm like, man, I should be relaxing. And if I'm relaxing, I'm like, man, I should be doing work. And then once you get in that frame of mind, then everything just sucks. If you'd like to talk about sucking, give a call to 917-719-5923.
Calling. Hey, Nick the Rat, I'd like to call in a Santa sighting. There's a sleigh flying through the sky. It's got 8 enslaved reindeer hanging out on it right now. It's encroaching. It's about 2 clicks away. I can almost hear it coming. Looks like there's a big beardy guy. And he sounds kind of pedophilic. He's saying, ho ho ho, I love fucking children.
Carol's awesome. I didn't know she I remember I gave her that little I shouldn't have put it in the it protects it though. I should Boy, Nick the Rat is drunk right now. It's almost 1 a.m, and we still have a lot of show to go. We have a lot more we have a lot of music too. We should listen to some music. Let's listen to I'm turning the phone line off. Diane, turn the phone line off. Yeah, no, we're not talking. We're gonna listen to Greg T. Filippo Pananacci with the high tide is the high tide is coming to get you. Something. It's taking everything.
we are is dust in the wind, dude.
Yeah, motherfucker. I thought I told you one time, I'll tell you 16 times. Stop blasting that monkey bullshit up from the sewer. You're trampling my HS signal down in Mexico. I can't get my slave labor toast made. I can't get my signal down there because you're trampling my motherfucking signal. I can hear that shit coming up to my...
Dust? When? Dude.
I was 400 for God's sake! Does anybody ever do anything around here?
We haven't! And this man.
Well, great! That's okay with me! I'm sorry. It's the pressure of being a star. You know how it is. Well, you don't, but I do. From time to time, I get a little bit temperamental with the guys around me. You see, I'm the idol of millions, and, well, that's the trouble. They're idle, and I earn millions.
Hey, we saw the president shopping indoors on Saturday behind glass that says face covering required, but his face was uncovered. Why?
The president is somebody who follows the recommendations and the advice of the CDC. I don't know what the circumstances were of that particular moment.
Here's a beer, Mitch. It's ice cold. Damn it. I guess I can lick it. I read that last year MTV's Real World got 40,000 applications. That's amazing, man. Such an even number.
Good afternoon, men. Young men, old men, all men, everywhere. It's been a while, and I apologize for that. But I'm here to tell you, in case you forgot, which I really, really hope that you didn't, that you are amazing, and you are different, and you are smart, and you are courageous, and you matter, my nigga. Men, I'ma just say it. Cut them off. If it is causing you more hurt than peace, cut it off. If it is constantly destroying your self-esteem, cut it off. If it is not helping you grow, let it go, my nigga. And it's not just romantic relationship, kings. That weak-ass job you work in, that toxic-ass environment that you're in, cut all that shit off. It will be hard, but oftentimes peace does not come easy. You're amazing. You're awesome. You matter, my nigga. Have a nice day.
When you're a kid, there's only one day a year more special than any other day. And that day is Christmas. And we are the magic behind that day. So let's get these fucking kids some fucking presents!
May I present the hardest working man in snowbiz? Good golly, he's jolly. Our own Santa Claus!
Hey, Merry Christmas. Whoa. You're on my naughty list.
Good news, sir. More American kids believe in you than they do in vaccines or the Holocaust.
That's great. I mean, disheartening for America, but great for us.
I'm here from the North Pole Times. Have you decided who will succeed you as Santa Claus?
Subtext, Santa's old and knocking on death's door. Fuck you. Good question. I'll give it some serious thought. Ha ho ho ho. Bye.
There have been many Santa Clauses throughout history. Some were loved, others loathed. But the position of Santa has mostly been a white man's game.
Exactly. It's fucking crazy. Things have got to change.
My advice to you is, oh, if I die, get rid of my porn!
I want to be the next Santa.
If this is your dream, you have to at least make your case, bitch.
You gotta get intimate with that jolly bitch.
I know you're right, but do you really have to call me bitch every time you say something?
Yes, bitch, because it's empowering to call you bitch.
Let's go over what we know. Santa and the board are all male and all white. They play golf, drink, smoke cigars, say things like, don't ever marry your mistress.
Just so you know, the women of the North Pole make fun of one of your dicks. Have fun wondering whose it is. What I need to learn is how to bro out with these guys. You know, shoot the shit, do shots, shoot shots of shit.
She has ideas, but can she really be the face of Christmas?
I'll be named successor or die trying.
Merry Christmas! And to all, a kick-ass night!
So, one thing I wanted to say is, don't be fooled by the internet. It's cool. It's cool to get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you. It's cool. It's cool to use the computer. Don't let the computer use you. You all saw The Matrix. There is a war going on. The battlefield's in the mind. And the prize is the soul. So, just be careful. Be very careful. Thank you.
The Defense Department believes that the objects spotted on our radar screens
might have been nothing more than a meteor which burned up when it entered our atmosphere. Professor Werner von Green, our leading space expert, is still convinced it was a Martian spaceship. Stay tuned for further bulletins.
Billy, what does a Martian look like? I don't know. Nobody's ever seen one. I don't believe there are any Martians. You don't, huh? What would you do if a Martian walked right up behind you? I'd scream. Oh, stop around, Betty. I'm trying to sleep. I see a Martian. Boy, you and your imagination. Come on, let's go home. Who are you?
We're from Mars. Don't be afraid. We have children just like you on Mars.
What are those funny things sticking out of your head?
Those are our antennae.
Are you a television set?
Stupid question. Is this what you want to do to our children on Mars? Turn them into nincompoops like these?
Hold your tongue, Boldar. What's your name, little boy?
Billy. Billy Foster, sir. And this is my sister, Betty.
Perhaps you can help us, Billy. We're looking for one of your Santa Clauses.
There's only one Santa Claus.
We've seen many of them in your cities.
Oh, those are his helpers. There's only one real Santa Claus, and he's in his workshop up at the North Pole.
That's what we came here to find out. Let's go.
Come on, you two.
Let me go! Where are you taking us?
Leave them alone, Boldar.
What? And leave them here to inform the authorities?
He's right, Kemal. We better take them along with us to the North Pole. Very well. Come along.
This morning, 2 children disappeared mysteriously from the vicinity of Welch Lake.
Yeah. Blame your lack of ambition on the patriarchy. Do you honestly think that I've had more opportunities in this business simply because I'm a straight white man?
Yes!
Yes, of course I have. It's undeniable.
Wait, really? Kind of thought you...
Shut up. I'm talking. Look, when I started, I was a tester. I found myself one day in an elevator with my boss for 3 floors. I was alone. I pitched him, 17 ideas. I think he maybe liked one of them, but he knew my name, and then eventually, 6 months later, I got promoted.
Well, as a woman, I don't have access to the same kinds of opportunities.
Yeah, no, totally. Women don't have the same opportunities. This is one. This is it. This is the opportunity. This is the one that a woman is in, that you are. You are the woman. This is the opportunity. This is the elevator. Except it's a car, and I'm trapped in it with you, alone, and you're in the driver's seat, the woman. You can pitch some ideas. Go ahead. Go.
I'm in an elevator?
What do you want, Rachel? What do you want? Helping women is exhausting.
What?
Let's talk about serious things then. The Me Too campaign.
Yes.
What's wrong with the industry? I mean, are you asking yourself how come all of this
It's
is
not the
coming?
industry, honey. It's the whole gender. It's men and women.
You
This is
just call-
about men and women.
You just called me honey.
Yeah. Because you got to get with this. It's not show business. This is global.
Did you see any of it? Because everyone's saying it was all around and everyone knew about it, but then
Well, who are we talking about?
just things that were going on around in studios and
No,
networks.
honestly, I've never seen, and during the years when I worked on my show, and even in the nightclubs, I mean, a lot of the comedians, there was a lot of activity, let's call it, frivolity, comedians and waitresses and everybody. I mean, men and women, chase after each other, right? Right?
Yes.
Yes, they do. Now, I've never seen it done in a way that was that
Jerry
I thought that's
mansplaining?
not right.
So you're
what that
surprised?
guy's doing.
So you're surprised with all this Me Too campaign and things that are coming out now?
No, I'm not surprised. But you asked me if I had seen it.
Okay.
So I haven't.
One of them is also actually your friend or someone you worked with, Louis C.K.
Mm-hmm. That's terrible. I mean, these behaviors themselves don't even make sense sexually. It's like, I don't even understand why they would do that.
And is it something that will cause you not to listen to him anymore, not to listen to his material, think it's right that they took him
Well,
off
he
air?
stopped. He stopped working. The problem for him will be no one will ever look at him
Really?
without thinking about that. And he knows that. I don't understand the syndrome.
I would
Harvey,
love
the
Jerry
showering.
Seinfeld to call me
What
honey.
fun is it to shower for somebody? I don't even understand it. Who wants to watch anybody shower? Where's the excitement of that?
Only if
I
it's on a
don't even
movie
understand.
set, yeah.
It's a whole world of sexuality that's kind of caught people by surprise. It's like, you're doing what? This is a horrible story. It's not even a good story.
Let's talk.
This is the longest you've ever shut up.
I'm thinking, okay? You asked me an important question, so I'm thinking, and I have to watch the road.
There is no more road. All right, that's it. I'm getting out.
Wait, just wait for a second. I want a seat at the table.
Okay. Great. Which table?
What?
Well, what do you want to do? You want to be a creative director, a lead programmer, a writer, art director? What do you want?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, I want to do the stuff you just said.
It's not a yes or no question.
I know, okay? You're just putting me on the spot. This is hard for me.
I'm giving you exactly what you're always asking for, which is to be heard. But you don't have anything to say because you don't know what you want.
I do know what I want. I don't know what I want.
Well, maybe you should try working a little harder to figure your shit out instead of spending all your time sitting around longing for the days when you could blame all of your problems on straight white guys.
On Black youth and culture. With us today, we have the head of the Center of Trans-American Issues, Dr. Deborah Holt, and recording artist Paperboy. Good evening to you both.
Good evening, Montague.
Let's start at the beginning. Paperboy, last Tuesday, you engaged in a Twitter rant that had some pretty inflammatory statements. But the one statement that seems to have made the biggest impact was this one, and I quote, "Y'all the N-words who said I was weird for not wanting to F-word Caitlyn Jenner." Would you want to explain that statement?
No.
Well, could you explain that statement?
I meant what I said.
You don't think your tweets are transphobic?
I just don't have to have sex with Caitlyn Jenner because y'all say so.
So you don't think Caitlyn Jenner is important?
Look, I get what y'all saying, right? But she's not super important to me, like, not my life.
So how long have you disliked trans people?
Man, look, I just found out they exist, to
No.
be honest.
I make her switch sides, Caitlyn Jenner in reverse. Is that not a lyric of yours?
Man, I was just rapping, man. Look, I said worse things. You ever heard my song Illuminati Sex?
Haven't heard it yet.
Well, there we go then.
Deborah, you've written about this current phenomenon in your book, Transition, Gender in a New Generation. What do you think about all of this?
I look at these statements as natural consequences of a culture of exclusion and power. You know, there's a large swath of gender and sexuality roles that are just being exposed to a large portion of the public. It's harder for certain sections to deal with this transition because of conflict of interest and, frankly, identity issues. In this case, the rap community. Now, I truly believe it's has more to do with issues of masculinity in the Black community than actual homophobia or transphobia.
Please explain.
Yes, please. Tell me about myself. Oh.
Well, Mr. Paperboy,
Mr. Yeah.
What would you consider yourself?
A rapper?
A straight rapper?
Hell yeah.
Well, I did some research on your lyrics, and they're actually very pro-sexual spectrum.
Oh. Pro what?
If I F with you, you my N-word. You my N-word for life.
Yo, you know that ain't what I meant.
Yeah, I understand, but, you know, there's a layer of fluidity that
there's
you
no
yourself
extra layer.
don't even
I don't think
realize.
about what I'm rapping half the time. Look, I'm just trying to get paid. You feel me? Look, why you think I'm on this show?
You're not getting paid for this.
Hey, Erm, man.
Black men aren't ready to accept the implications of a trans-accepting culture.
No, look, I'm allowed to say that it's weird.
It?
No, look, I'm not calling him an it. No,
Well,
I'm just saying that.
him?
No, but look, can I say something? Damn.
Well,
All right.
It depends.
We gotta take a break. When we're back, we're gonna take a look into a young boy's struggle for equality.
The last time, and it came well, but I just want to warn everybody that since then I had a little bit of an accident, and I've developed kind of a tin ear, but I think you'll like it anyway.
Christmas. With every Christmas card I write, may your days be merry and bright. Guys, pick a key. And may all your Christmases be cinnamon.
Welcome back to Nick the Rat. It's currently 1:18 or something like that. 1:20. Clocks and shit all over the fucking place. Yeah, so Reddit's a cesspool of pieces of shit, but sometimes you could mine some good information out of it. A lot of times when I'm doing research for something, I'll do like, vibrating dragon sex toy for men slash Reddit or Reddit. You can go through like a forum and get some ideas about what some people are saying, but you never know if people are real or not, or if they work for the company and you accidentally got the wrong lubrication, which caused an inflammation on your anus. But the thing what I'm trying to say is, what were you talking about? You don't know if you're a dog on the internet? No, it's looking for reviews on the internet. No. I don't know. Let's listen to Prick Lunatic with Mr. Brown. We'll be right back with more Nick the Rat. What was I gonna say? Fuck.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
I remember. I was looking for, because this fucking keyboard I got a Sky Loom keyboard. It's a mechanical keyboard. It works well. It's a 60% one. I like it nice and small. I might move up to 68 so I get some arrow keys on there. But comes with drivers that might be keylogging and sending all of your data to General Chi. What was his name? Yeah. Let's go back. Fuck. Yeah, well, I disabled it from starting. I set the drivers to how I want it, and I disabled them from running.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
Uh-oh. You know what happened? I talked shit and I got hit, and now I gotta restart Winamp. I heard that Winamp had its source code leaked and then they fixed it or something. It might have just been a joke. I don't know. Whatever. Let's go back to the song here. We got that's like 10 episodes ago. I had to get up to date on the show art. I actually do have about 5 or 6. I'm about 10 episodes behind from posting it, like, officially. I usually put all the cover art on Redbubble products, but the past 10 episodes or so have been artless. I am almost caught up. prick lunatic Mr. Brown.
Yeah, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Mr. Brown's back in the town tonight. Night. I said, Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown is the one that they say was junkie. But Mr. Brown's mind was not no junkie. He came from the land of, they say, the Pueblo. He came from the land that they say, the Pueblo. Mr. Brown is back on the down on the microphone. When we jump and twist
And that, Tommy?
jump like this. Coming from the Pueblo when you're jumping on the rhyme. Everybody wants to smoke, party, jump on the grind. Doing the sound when they want to get down. So that's when they Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown got the green, got the weed, got the smoke. Got the white stuff if you really want a joke. This the life that you'll never see. But if you're down, you will see. Mr. Brown is back on the town on the microphone. When you jump and twist, when you jump like this. We chilling in the side when we rolling on the right. This is when we go bound to Mr. Brown. Hey, we were smoking pounds of that stuff and they say this is Mr. Brown. Hey, he got the coke, he got the dope, but after that, man, he got them jokes. He'll make you laugh until you fall on your ass now. This is the drama, but not no drama. Mr. Brown is the one that you want to party with when you're really in the flow. Yeah. And when you pass away, you go back to Mr. Brown and party in the Pueblo. Mr. Brown is back on the town on the microphone. We jump and twist like this when we jump like this. We got Scooby in the back, got Goofer in the back. We got Little Joe smoking the hydro. We got Scooby in the back, we got Goofer in the back. We got Lydia smoking hydro. Nesta, best. I said my cousin the Nesta. With a Mr. Brown. Shining, yo, we smoking pounds tonight. With a Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown is back on the town on the microphone. Smoking. Rip down with the rhythm. Pop that with the rhythm when we jump in, jumping when we want to smoke, jumping when we want to live. This is the life that we want to give. Yeah, this is on the life we play. This is on the life I say. This is the life we play. What? Mr. Brown is back on the town on the microphone. When we jump and twist, when we jump like this. Mr. Brown, smoking pounds. Much respect for anybody that passed away. Sugar, try Mr. Brown's smoking pounds. Blah, 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 blah.
Nothing like smoking. Stillwater, put your pants on. 917-719-5923. You have a call. You could talk to me.
Hey, it's me, Stillwater.
Hold on 1 second, Stillwater. Hello, caller.
Hello.
How are you?
I've been better.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It does get better, doesn't it, though? Like, you've been better, but it'll get better. Maybe.
I sure as hell hope so.
Me too.
I'm battling battling the coof.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you're back on the horse again. Wow.
No. At least that's what I tested for.
Well, I hope your coof experience is not horrible and deadly.
Yeah, it would be nice. It's been you sure fucking sweat a lot. That's for certain.
I've been through the coof. A lot of the sewer locals had it, and we all got through it. I didn't know I had the coof. I just knew I had antibodies. I was either a non-sufferer or So I remember in like 2019 of December, I got sick, but the people around me should have had it as well then, but they didn't. I don't fucking know. You never know anything.
Well, and I was around multiple people different times over the course of the last 2 years. I had it full blown, never caught anything, and then this was the last time I got it. So it's kind of weird.
Caller, I'd hate to be heartless, but do you have anything valuable you might leave to me? Like, if you give it to me, like if you say, Nick the Rat, I got a Ferrari. If tonight I don't make it, you could have it.
Like a nice lint ball collection, or
can I have that?
Sure, I'd give it to you any day, bud.
All right, now I just need. Wait, Diane, what's it? All right, for my lawyers, I just need you to say these exact words. If I do not make it through the night, Nick the Rat Incorporated can have my collection of lint balls.
If I do not make it through the night, Nick the Rat Incorporated can have my collection of lint balls.
Oh my God, I fucking hope you die, bro. No, it's so horrible. I hope you're okay. And who knows what's gonna do us in.
At least that's what I say. At least that's what I tested for, because I posted it on NAS and I got like attacked for like, you took the test, you're part of the patriarchy, and you're falling for the psyops, and go wear a mask, and go get your jab, you conform as NPC, blah, 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 blah. I was like, Jesus Christ, I just posted that I fucking tested positive, bud.
Wait, should I hang up on you?
No, I'm sorry.
Well, I should. Well, the fact that you said no, that means I should hang up. I'm not going to hang up. This is your last night on Earth if I hung up on you.
Yeah, exactly, you know?
You know, it would weigh on my soul so much.
It's like, damn it, he probably would have lived if I wouldn't have hung up on him.
You're still able to laugh right now, which is always good. But you never know, that shit could just change. Like, you might be laughing
I'm
right
on the tail end of it. I'm on the tail end of it.
Oh, you're getting better?
It was Friday. Yeah, I go and get antibodies tomorrow. So.
Oh, you're getting I know somebody's mother that had the coof and got like antibody injections or some shit.
Yeah. So I did the Ziffer Do kit too. I'm working my way through that.
Wait, you talking about?
I still.
Ivermectin?
Yeah. Horse paste. So, but I don't know if it helped, because I think I got it kind of late. It might have helped a little bit. I never really got congested though. So.
If you had how? See, like the weird joke about ivermectin's like, it's like, oh, it kills parasites, but it also did something else that wasn't parasite related though too, didn't it? I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
I don't know. I have no idea. Well, I know it won the Nobel
You
Prize. one of
you digested it. I hope you know. I digested a zinc and I puked once because I didn't know supplements meant you have to take it with food.
Oh yeah, yeah. That, I used to get really bad years ago from taking supplements. I'd get like those vitamin packs. It's got multiple ones in them, and I'd always forget to grab something on my way to work, and I'd get all the way to work and then check them all out in the parking lot before I went in.
Wait, is the information I just gave gonna be bad for what is it? Bulimics? Like, wait, if I just eat a vitamin without eating food, I'll puke.
You just
Yeah, you will. So
well, I think they isn't part of their
Well,
thing that they eat food and then throw it up or whatever.
oh, that's good. Well,
They're
maybe you
kinda
want to
not-
just clear it out before. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
You puke
yeah.
if you okay, so you eat the zinc, you start getting sick, you start puking, you eat while you're puking. There you go.
That sounds like a vicious cycle.
Well, that's life.
Maybe. Well, I don't know how you do that. You'd probably you'd have to shove the food up your butt or something. Maybe.
Yeah, you can't. Well, you can.
It takes talent. I'm not saying it doesn't.
I don't want to. I'm not making fun of bulimic people. I could understand the craving to rid yourself of all the disgusting shit we put into our bodies. But can you defecate? Can you eat laxative? If you eat and then lax, are you still bulimic or are you something else?
I think that's something else because there are people that do that.
Really? There's people that
serious health issues. Oh yeah.
Man, I just went to Burger King. I had like fucking 20 fish sandwiches. I'm gonna just eat some of this accident.
I'm gonna be shitting for days.
This is not funny. This is somebody's pain.
Well, yeah, probably not, but there's some crazy people in the world. I think sometimes you just gotta laugh at it because their state of mind is probably depressing enough.
Well,
But people do crazy things for crazy motives.
Well, like you went out and got sick. You were like,
Yeah.
fuck it. I'm gonna go do this.
I didn't even know I was exposed, and they didn't tell me at work. For
Do you know who
like
gave
4
it to you?
days. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm
Really?
pretty certain. I mean, I can't be 100% positive.
But
I
you're
went to
pretty
lunch
well
with them.
sure. There's Becky in
Yeah,
accounting
I mean, I
was
went to lunch with
sneezing on
them.
my check.
Yeah. Yeah. And he was double vaxxed and boosted too. So.
But he was sick at work though.
Yeah, he didn't know it until he came in the next day and had such a severe headache that he went home right away. And
And
then
you don't
the
wake up
following-
feeling. I think it's well, okay. I can't say this for sure, but it seems when you get sick, you know it when you wake up in the morning. I've never been awake and then just be like,
And
oh,
that-
you know
well-
what? I'm sick now. Maybe.
I mean, a hangover too. So I don't know if he was like drinking the night before or something, and when he woke up, maybe he thought he just had a hangover.
Well, don't go to work if you
But-
have a fucking hangover either.
What do you mean? To take out half the freaking building, probably.
I
We
guess
have
that's a
no
pretty
one
good
coming
point.
into work most of the time. especially especially since 2020. You know, I think that probably created more drinking habits than it squashed. So, but yeah,
Caller, have you ever puked in public?
yeah, yes.
In
Yes,
front
I
of how
have.
many people would you say?
Uh,
2, 3, 4,
probably
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
probably
10,
about
11.
5 or 6.
Ah,
5 or 6, I would say.
that's nuts.
So,
Do you live in a city like I'm in New York City area? Is your
I'm
area is there a metro?
I'm suburban, but I'm on the outskirts of Detroit.
Gotcha. Uh, because I think everybody in New York City has definitely puked in front of at least I'd say a 20-person crowd. If you haven't puked in front of a 20-person crowd in New York City,
You've never been to New York, then, or you're not a New Yorker, or
yeah, probably not. Well, or you just don't drink till you puke. Because it's like, oh well, I can't drive home, and I'm not buying a cab. I'm gonna get on the train, and the train always has at least 20 people in there. So if you puke on the train, which probably would happen at one point in most people's lives, yeah, maybe I did that.
I never puked on a train. I will say that.
How much time have you spent on trains?
A lot more in my youth.
Is it the older you get, the less you move, like the less you travel? It's like I used to be on trains. Well, then you're in a car, I guess maybe.
No, not really. But my parents were kind of a little bit of foamers, I guess. Not really.
Did
to
they?
that extreme.
Were you conceived on a train?
No.
Did your father just foam over?
At least not that I know of. He might.
You were conceived on a train. That's why you've never puked on one. No matter how drunk you get, you will not puke on a train.
I see it as an immaculate place or something.
Why is there a person sitting on the floor in the rain? See this person right here that's drunk in New York is going to puke. I'm sorry. There's a camera of Times Square behind me.
Oh, I saw it earlier with whatever the hell that thing is. It's the penis hut, or
I have no idea what that is.
It actually kind of looked abstract. It could be like a lady's legs and like a vagina. But I feel I'm missing out because I've never puked on a train before.
You're not.
Who cleans the puke on trains?
Nobody. The pigeons come and eat it. Pigeons and the rats.
Huh.
Oh, well, you would think that over the past 2 years, the ventilation system in New York City and Manhattan would have gotten better over the past 2 years, right?
Yeah, but it hasn't.
No, nothing happened.
So, are you saying it still smells like puke or
piss? I mean, it smells like it's hot piss. There's no airflow. Manhattan is disgusting.
Okay.
Subways are disgusting. To be in the subway, like under Manhattan in August, it's disgusting.
That's so weird that it's because there's so much water around there. You think it'd be.
There's just so many people,
sort of.
and there's so few tubes. Like I've been to other subways and it blew my mind. I think like DC. There's a subway system in DC, right?
Yeah,
That
I've been
shit's
on that
clean
before.
and there's barely any people and it runs like an automated bus. It's like do. Your bus is here. Have a nice clean seat on this clean place. You'll be at your destination without bumping into anybody in about 5 minutes. In New York City, it's just like it's imagine if if Japan was filled with Americans. They cram you onto a train, but there's nobody's polite. Okay,
And there's puke.
that's pushing it too much because in Japan they have to be polite because they really do cram them into the. How are they all still? They still do that whole cramming thing into the train. You ever see videos where it's like, oh, you're on a Japanese train, you have to get packed in.
Was that Japan or is that like in China though?
I thought it was Japan.
Where they're like the guys that like the guy
They push
with
them
the,
in.
like,
Yeah, they put mayo
like,
on
got
your
his foot-
jacket.
He's got his foot pushing you in there. Guy's got a hold of the person's head, just cramming it in there.
Fucking ram.
I haven't seen
SWAT
any
team
like,
shield.
videos recently of that. That used to be quite popular on the
I think
internet.
I think it's Japan. Yeah, I'm gonna trust Servo because he's agreeing with me. Or Servo's agreeing with me.
Sounds legit.
And they wonder why they have a train molestation problem. That shit. Okay, now I don't trust Servo no more. He's being distracted by his perverted brain, his Freudian lizard brain. Japanese people don't have sex. What?
They don't? How do they procreate?
What?
Is it in a tube or?
There's a stalk, a stork.
Oh.
Right?
Huh.
Oh, like a bird?
Yeah.
Like your state bird
Yeah,
drops you
oh.
off, right?
Slice him and drops you down there.
Why did storks? Was it storks? Snorks? What the fuck are they called? Stokes?
The stork.
Stork?
Yeah, the stork.
Why
Yeah,
are storks
It's a weird
delivering
the hell's
babies
that?
again? Why is this the
I
bird
don't
of
know. That's
delivery?
Yeah. It's odd that we've
Don't they do
we haven't put
pickles
any
too?
other-
They do pickles in mail
Oh
or
yeah,
something?
yeah.
Vlasic
pickles,
classic pickle. Oh, because it's a dick.
Yep.
There's some weird thing with are storks? Are they like a vagina? Is that what they're trying to say?
And then the
They deliver,
pickles are
pickles and babies.
something like that.
They're-
I'm surprised we haven't put any other wild animals into service like that. I guess maybe we have, but they've become domesticated.
Domesticated is a state of mind. I think that
Certainly when
word's
you,
a cop out. Because everything
so?
lives and not everything has a house. Even homeless people are quote unquote domesticated. It's not like they don't know not how to use a toilet. They just don't have a toilet.
Yeah, but there's no like wild. I mean, well,
There's no wild homeless people.
I was gonna say maybe there's no wild, but there's yeah. I've seen wild homeless people that you're like, Jesus Christ, that person's wild. Oh my God.
I think that's the definition of being homeless. Is you're like a wild
yeah.
human
Yeah.
in your natural habitat. This.
Yeah. They should have National Geographic specials on it. Capturing
There's
them in
Bobby.
their natural habitat.
His pants are full of shit. feet are filthy. So
Here
fucking
we
rough.
see the ruffled Betty.
It's because you can't get like naked in public. That's why there's homeless people.
Like, yeah, I mean,
Because
yeah,
they could just
probably.
put a shower. They could just be like, "Oh, here's a shower. Get naked, wash your whatever you want in here," and have like a jet stream of water and a jet stream of air. But you'd have to be naked. Nobody wants to see that in today's frame of
No,
mind.
no, no, no. Especially when they're homeless. Ugh.
Well, but what if they were clean? You would just have to watch them get washed in the public because otherwise there'd be a enclosed shower room, which could be very dangerous if it was open 24/7.
Oh yeah.
But a
They
public
could go to like
cleansing of a person, I think is a beautiful thing. They should have these in every city.
they have those little like water jets that shoot up that for the kids to run through and stuff.
Oh no, this should be for people to wash their
No,
buttholes.
no, you could create.
And
Yeah,
their
you could create the
armpits.
same thing, but make it for buttholes and armpits.
But it should be public. It should be in the like instead of like public beheadings, it'll be public bathings.
Yeah, like in the middle of Central Park or something.
Yeah. It'll be a show. It'll
Yeah,
help
exactly.
It'll help people that need showers, but it'll also provide entertainment for perverts.
It's like better than reality TV for them.
You wouldn't be able to put it on on the internet. You'd get banned.
No, that's what I'm saying. It would be
Because there would be
better than reality
genitalia.
Uh-huh. I'd hope. I mean, if there wasn't any, it'd be kind of weird.
What if we dress up their genitalia like Santa?
Old Saint Dick.
Like, you could take a public shower here, but you have to put the Santa hat on top of your genitalia.
And this beard. Actually, well, you probably already got a natural beard. Well, unless you shave. So I don't think homeless people would probably shave down there. Maybe they do. I don't know. Do you think there's-
Shaving's not a homeless person's job, but you could bathe. Like, don't give out public razors. That'd be a little bit worrisome.
oh yeah,
but
that would turn ugly real quick, huh?
but something like an art piece. It'd be like an art piece. You could have it like it'd be like a beautiful thing. It'd be the human body. There'd be a jet stream of warm water, and then there'd be like air of like warmer air, so you could dry off like a giant hair dryer for your pubes. Maybe there'll be some soap involved, or what was that shit called that they put in the fluoride? Fluoride will be involved.
Little fluoride. Oh yeah.
Jet streams of fluoride to cleanse the body with Santa hats on your genitalia. Nipples are fine. Boobs, they could be out, whatever. But you gotta clean off. You gotta get clean.
Would there be possibly some scented mixture of some sort to improve the odor?
Ivory soap, maybe, or Irish Springs. Dr. Bronner's.
Do you
No.
think if they did this, the smell in New York would go away?
But there would still be. Oh no, it might help. It might help. There would still be piss. There's a piss problem. You need a bathroom. Everybody's drunk. It's a city, so there's people. People equal fucking depravity, which is booze and drugs and sex and all the fun shit. So where do they pee? on the streets.
In public.
There needs to
Yeah.
well, they do it, but yeah, but in public is like in private public. Like I'm gonna hide piss.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hide
Alleyways
piss
and
on your front step. Like fuck you. It should be more like a wide open urinal somewhere. Like that's like where you could feel proud to pee or
a
shit.
giant one, like those giant chairs that people sit on for vacation photos.
Or a hole in the floor. I guess that's China has that going for them.
Well,
They just
I was just gonna say
it's
that's
like,
over
hey,
in the
shoot.
Asian countries.
They just utilize the what they have. They don't try to hide the shit in the piss. They actually dispose of it in a proper. I don't know. I've never been there, but I heard stories.
Yeah, that's
I wouldn't be able to poop in a hole in public.
is urinating in public, is that a common infraction in New York?
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine you're drunk and you need to take a piss and you're not gonna be able to pee for another 2 hours. And it's gonna take you about 30 minutes to get to a train. And once you're on the train for another hour, you're not gonna be able to pee on the train. It's gonna be even harder because there's no urinals in the subway.
Not even in the station? Or are you talking on the
No,
train
no,
itself,
sir,
on the
sir.
subway?
There's if there is a urinal in a New York City Manhattan subway, you
Oh,
are
yeah,
either going to get killed in it, or it's locked, or it is the most disgusting place that you've ever been inside of. I don't think I've ever been. I've never left New York City, sort of, and I don't think I've ever used a MTA bathroom in my entire life.
Is that the Manhattan
Well,
Transit Authority?
the subway, the fucking the New York City subway stations.
Yeah.
There's no bathrooms, and the trains might take an hour to come. So what do you have to do before you? Would you rather piss on the streets or inside of the subway where there's more people and less corners to hide? So it becomes a whole piss game. It's a very disgusting thing. Manhattan smells like piss. It does.
Is there like do you keep piss hot spots to yourself?
No, you share them. You tell everybody. You be like, you want to piss right over there. You go fucking. There's nobody's over there. Down right there.
They need like a piss hotspot map.
They do.
It's like the poop map in San Francisco.
Thank you for my exit strategy. Where to piss in the streets.com.
Exactly.
Call it Piss Streets. PISSST.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Pissed.
Pissed
Yeah, I gotta
on
register
New
this
York.
right now. Hold on. Get PISSST.com. All right, we're about to go into business here.
It's $1 million idea.
You find a nice little alley. You could take a picture of it too and upload it. It'll be like Google
yeah.
Streets. Like, hey, piss here.
Good Yelp reviews on it. You know, different people. I pissed there. It was dynamite.
Rate your piss. Like, the 5-star piss.
There was nice music from around the corner.
Perfect view. Big screen
view.
TV. Pissadvisor. William Shatner. I'll tell you where to piss.
William Shatner for pissadvisor.com.
Wow. Yeah. All right, I gotta register that after I forget about it. Oh, I found my beer. You ever get surrounded by beer cans and you start like constantly drinking empty ones because you know there's a full one somewhere? Until you actually find the full one.
Yes, that does happen from time to time.
I just experienced it. And ooh, that's good. I haven't had actual beer in a long time. I just been drinking all these empty cans over here.
You need a shagging bag for shagging empties.
So, caller, let's get to a serious topic here.
Okay.
Is Santa Claus real?
I'd have to say no.
Okay. Now, should we get rid of Santa? Should we just get rid of him? Because we're telling people he's real, right? That's why he exists?
I mean, we lie to kids and tell them he's real until they figure it out.
Is that bad for society?
Kind of.
Is Santa bad for society?
Bizarre, though. It's definitely bizarre.
We are knowingly telling children a lie and creating a whole ad campaign behind this red suited fella.
I mean,
Santa's
do you
gay
think
now.
at one point do you think there was a reason for the lie at one point?
Is there ever a reason to lie to the youth? Oh, that's like the whole Santa versus the Martian thing.
If I had a kid and he was screaming and screaming and screaming, I'd probably say, yeah, it's good reasons to lie to a kid sometimes.
Did you believe in Santa growing up? I don't know if I ever really believed in Santa. I don't remember that.
I probably did up until I know the one year that was kind of the crushing blow.
Oh wow, you had a crushing blow. I don't think I've ever. I just knew Christmas meant like presents. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna wake up and get all these fucking presents. But I knew Santa was like involved, but I was like, I don't think that's the fucking presents. Fuck this shit. But you actually was like, some dude is giving me all these gifts.
Yeah, no, it was we had been at a relative's house on Christmas Eve, and then my parents had tied one on at night. So yeah, next day they forgot to get up in the night and put the gifts under the tree. So
and
went running out there, and there's nothing there.
And you were like, "Where's my toy train?"
And
then you hear it.
Oh no!
You hear it in your dad's room. He's like, "No, they were probably playing with your toy. They probably got you some train set, and they set that shit up."
Kids are up at like 4 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Day, just to go out and sneak looks if you can't open it or whatever, even, But yeah, they're no, go back to bed.
It's like,
and then, like in an hour, it was full. It was like, hey, wait a minute. So
it's lying. it's creating dopamine receptors in children's brains to want to buy stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because as we all know, when you get deliveries every day, it's like Christmas every day. You're like, oh wow, I'm getting all these boxes from the magical mailman, and the mailman is the new Santa Claus, like FedEx and UPS and Amazon and all those people.
Amazon. Oh yeah.
It's like Santa's little helpers.
Yeah.
It's created a society of it's Santa's an alien from another planet, and he has conquered Earth. We're
And
doomed.
if I order a package, when I look out the front window or look out the front door to see if anything's on the porch.
Anything comes a
I kinda
knocking,
get that,
like a mouse in your stocking or some shit, right? And and if the present's too big, sometimes you give the like a milk and cookies, like a little tip to the Santa at the time.
Yeah, what's with that too? You're like
It's the tipping cult. It's like
you're like supposed to fuel Santa's obesity and diabetes, I guess, is what the cookies and milk were all about.
Big Cookie got involved. It's Coca-Cola. It's the sugar. It's the sugar companies, man. I'm telling you, it's Big Sugar. Santa's Big Sugar.
Big Sugar.
We should call Santa Big Shug.
Big Shug. That's a good idea.
I think that's.
Just call him Big Shug from now on.
He's no longer Santa. He's now Big Shug.
I'm gonna do that every time I walk through the mall and see a mall Santa. I would be like, "What's up, Big Shug?"
Like what? No, you get cookies, you get milk, you get all that fucking. There's sugar in milk, right? Oh, yes, there might be. I don't know.
Yeah, there's sugars in milk. Yeah.
So there you go, Big Shug. He's trading plastic and metal for sugar. And lithium ion batteries and
did you ever get a gift that was like your like a disappointment?
My most disappointing gift was actually a good gift as well. I don't like gifts. I don't like the whole gift giving like on a day type of deal. I do like giving people gifts. Like if I like oh man, this is like the perfect thing to give to some person. But I don't like it like the forced nature is like, oh, you have to give a gift. That usually just makes it like a fake gift.
Yeah. That you can tell when people are trying to stretch to find something that's
It's like I'm
appropriate
gonna get this person this thing because I just have to get them something for this. So it's like almost every gift given on a day the best gifts are given not on Christmas. Imagine if I was just like, hey caller, look under your seat right now. It's not Christmas, but I left you a present, motherfucker. Woo.
That would be fun.
That would be cool. But if it was like Christmas and I was like, hey, yo, it's Christmas. Here's here. It could still be good. It could still be good. I'm a stick in the mud.
Depends on what it is. I mean, if I open it up and it's like socks, I'm like, hey, yeah, thanks.
Yo, socks are great. Give me socks. I got so many. How many? Do you have socks with holes in them, or do you throw them away right away? Like there's a hole.
I throw them away.
Gone. They sometimes,
I'm a thrower. Well, some of them they get thrown they get cut up and used for rags a little bit, and then eventually get tossed.
If they accidentally get cycled in, you know right away as soon as you put your shoe on.
Yeah, well, you know what? A hole in my sock doesn't seem to bother me as much as it used to in my youth. Because I remember having them in my socks when I was young, and it would drive the drive me batshit crazy just about. But nowadays it doesn't seem to affect me too much. But I don't care to wear them. But
Caller,
also
I just thought of something.
What's that?
Today is the 4th or 5th day of Hanukkah.
Oh yeah, Monday was the first day.
Do you want to know what I found out recently that I had a misconception about?
What's that?
So my misconception was I thought there was like, I don't know why I thought this, but I thought there was like a cave and there was some people trying to stay warm and they had like a candle that stayed lit or something. That was my, I think, misconception about what Hanukkah was. Because it turned out I looked into like the real history, the quote unquote real history. I don't know what really happened, but there was like a war with the Romans, and they took some land from the Jews, and then the Jews had another fight with them, and they killed all of them. And then there was like an olive oil lamp in a temple, and they're like, "Hey, it stayed lit. We were blessed by God. We killed all these people." Woo! Or they took back their land, not killed all these people, but all the war on both sides is always killing people. But
How did it become? Was it 8 candles?
yeah, there's like
8?
one
Isn't
main
it
candle.
8?
There's 8 candles. It's for like 7 days. The one that was burning for 7 days or some shit. It's a representation of the candle burning for that long or some crap. But it was just like olive oil in a temple somewhere, and there's a war beforehand, and I still don't even know what I'm talking about.
Huh. So it's not even. It doesn't. Well, it doesn't really sound religious when you say it that way.
Does anything
You know what
sound
I'm
really
saying? Like,
religious when you say it? What it really? Did
yeah,
you hear
it's
the
probably
whole
not,
like
no.
cave? Like there was like a cave and there was people in there or something? Or am I just the only one that had this really weird thought about what it might have been? I still don't even know what it is.
No, I didn't. I never thought that. I can't remember. There was some other stuff that I had misconceptions about Jewish holidays that I was like,
Does David and Goliath
So-
have a holiday? Is that like a Boxing Day in Canada or something? That's based on
Boxing
David
Day.
and Goliath, right?
Boxing Days for the data for people to go out and buy all the shit that didn't sell at Christmas time.
Really?
Pretty much, yeah.
So it's the holiday for the cardboard. I guess that's kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I always thought it was for David and Goliath. Slingshot Day.
Yeah, that'd be International Slingshot Day.
Oh man, I hope I didn't offend anybody with my ignorance. I'm still ignorant about all of this. So if you know about Santa or olive oil, I'm open to talk about it and to admit that I'm wrong.
That's all we can do is learn.
That's true. That's always weird to me. Like humans get mad if you don't know something. Like if you're like, "Oh, I have a wild misconception about something." But if you know the truth about it, why would you get mad at the person for being so completely wrong? You should just be like, "Well, this is what it is." You were calling this apple and orange, but I could tell you how you are wrong very simply by saying this is an apple.
I don't know why people get that way, especially when it's do you think they feel that it was so blatantly obvious, or? I mean, because some stuff really isn't definitely that clear cut. Do you think people have been becoming conditioned to be offended or upset by things that they really shouldn't be?
Possibly. Do you know what else is really clear cut?
What's that?
Oh, Diane? Caller, I'm sorry. Diane did that. Let's listen to Talkie and Arda with Busy Signal.
Watch me now, 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 watch me now. Watch me now, 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 watch me now.
There we go. Well, I gotta say, I figured out something that's just real sad. I've been watching a little bit of football. We got together here, you see, for Thanksgiving, and we sure did eat a lot of good food. Boy, I tell you what, we ate a lot of good food. And we sat down to watch a little football afterward because we was just about not able to move. And, well, we was looking at the TV, and doggone it, everybody I was rooting for was losing. I tell you what, that's a heck of a Thanksgiving day right there. And the revelation that just, apart from the food, tipped my day in a negative direction was when the truck commercials came in. You know, the Ford Truck Month and all that horse-woggle. And all the men in these commercials were using these sissy features of these new pickup trucks. These new pickup trucks got the fold down step. What a wuss! And then they all get in and their trucks are auto-driving. But to be auto-driving, you gotta hold your hands under the steering wheel like you're holding up the balls of a bull. And we know how that ends. What's the point of auto drive when you gotta hold up your hands like you're praying to your truck? That's stupid. Stupid. So much for Ford and Chevy. Ford Truck Month on out of here. I tell you what now. That's just the sissiest, wussiest thing I had ever seen. Then along about a day or two later, we went on over to the church for church service, cause we do that, and I'll be darned. But at the end of the service, the pastor, he tells us to hold up our hands and receive the Lord as he talks to us. And he has us holding our hands out in front of us and kind of like we were holding up our truck steering wheel. Oh, what a letdown. Oh, I tell you what, can we have to do the balls of the bull thing at church, too? I mean, I tell you what. Oh, man, that's just, can't get away from it. And there we was at church, and you know you're at church when husbands and wives are forced to sit together, and you can kind of tell that they're kind of newlyweds, and they're just kind of touching each other's shoulders like it's the first time to sit and touch each other's shoulders, and they giggle and coo about it. And then there's the folks that are middle-aged, and they're just kind of pushing their shoulder. The husband's pushing his wife against the wife's shoulder, who's pushing against him, and they're just kind of having an arm wrestling contest. Goodness gracious, I haven't seen. But that's the way people is. You know, they wants to find something to grouse about, kind of like I do when I gets to talking on the Nick the Rat. Speaking of which, you need to go over to nicktheratradio.com and give the gentleman $1 or $2 just to pleasant up his day. He needs to be able to have a pleasant. He needs a turkey, you see, and he hadn't had a turkey from what I hear. He's probably been having to do what his wife tells him to. Mrs. Rat, she says, "No, you don't get no turkey." Yeah, I'm not making you a turkey. And then she goes off and eats a turkey sandwich. That's what she does. Yeah.
Not true.
Anywho, well, those are my observations. Civilization is doomed because men now need tailgate steps and they want to hold their hands under the balls of their truck. And they grin about it like sissies. I hope y'all are having a good day and a good week. And I'm going to go and try to come up with something that's a little less disturbing than men holding their hands up to the balls of their truck.
The great Lonnie Webb.
Hey everybody, I'm contractually fucked to do 2 news reports in 1 episode, so I guess I'm fucking back. All right. Anyway, I hope that you guys are having a great Wednesday, hump day. I hope you're having a great life. I hope everything's working out for you. Let's just go back to my last news report and continue down this fucking path of pain and just bullshit. This one comes from Yahoo Life. Why am I reading Yahoo News? Suck a dick. You become a journalist and see what news source you goes to. This comes from Dillian Thompson, who could suck a dick because this article sucks a big fat dick. This one doesn't say TikTok in the title, but it says it within the article. FedEx driver sparks debate after sharing video of his post-Black Friday deliveries. He says, please, shop in person. All right, okay, the first fucking line of the article, TikTok. All right, fuck this thing. You know it's already bullshit. You know you should just fucking slit your wrist or eat some rocks instead of reading this thing. But I read it, and now you have to listen to me fucking talking about how I regret my life and decisions that I've made in it, and, well, hey, here we are, right? Anyway, he shows a video of his truck. I didn't even watch the video because he could suck a dick for all I care. Actually, if he sucked his dick, I'd probably watch the video. He's like a popular delivery guy on TikTok. How do you know if any of these guys are fucking serious? There's been so many fucking scams on the internet where people are like, oh, I work for this. And there's like, no, you fucking set this up. This is fake. This is bullshit. This is not real. You don't even work there. You have no life. But people believe you, and you get on Yahoo News. Either way, he shows the truck, and he's like, fuck you guys. There's a lot of packages. I gotta do a lot of work. Suck my dick, whoever you are, mister. I'm not gonna even read your name, your TikTok account.
Zindu, you're fired.
Any views. Either way. Then the article goes like, oh yeah, people were debating if he should be mad or not mad. And then I'm like, what the fuck is this article about? Why is this being reported other than to advertise TikTok again because China owns you? Wake up, America. Or the last article is this guy's complaining about Black Friday and shopping and all that shit. But then the article ends here. The viral video comes as post-Thanksgiving shopping continues to move more and more online. As CNBC reported, in-store sales during Black Friday dropped more than 28%, with lots of its traffic moving to e-commerce instead. All right, I didn't even know what I fucking read last time. I don't even know what this article has to do, but it just means that people are buying shit online. All right, wake up. Wow, who gives a fuck? That's shocking. Instead of going all the way to a store and being surrounded by a bunch of fucking monkeys you don't even care about and people that just piss you off and all this bullshit, you can just click a button and have it sent to your house for probably even a better price than you can get in a store. All right, so I don't know who's fuck. I don't know. You know what? Okay, I'm done with that. I'm done with that article. Done with that article. Burn it. Fucking burn that shit. Throw it in the fucking stove. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Anyway, for Black Friday, I got this really awesome vibrating dildo. It really hits the my tonsils. right up my ass. Anyway, let's go into some more news. This one is really good. This one made me laugh. And you know, sometimes you gotta laugh. All right, this is actually not very funny. I take all that back. This is not funny. This is very serious and fucked up. Alec Baldwin is saying he didn't pull the trigger. So not only did he have a gun in his hand, it was in his hand, right? I don't fucking see how. He had a gun in his hand. It was improperly loaded with actually ammunition, and somehow the gun fired by itself without him touching the trigger. Because you know what he did? Alec Baldwin read everything on the internet and was like, oh fuck, I'm going to jail for a long time. I didn't pull the trigger. It wasn't me. I didn't pull the trigger. I didn't pull the trigger. Nobody has proof that he didn't pull the trigger, unless they were fucking recording the fucking accident. But I'm sure that footage was already burned. Otherwise, I would have saw that on the internet somewhere, and that would have been crazy. That would have just been crazy. Imagine watching Alec Baldwin shoot somebody right there. All I could think in my head is some shit like was that with Elizabeth Lemon, a French girl or some shit. I can just imagine him freaking out like that. Like, oh my God, Liz Lemon, I'm so sorry. Oh, somebody get her a care package or some bullshit. Anyway, yeah, so that's his new story. Alec Baldwin is now saying that he did not pull the trigger. He did not shoot her. I think he's going to try to claim insanity, which might work for him. But either way, Alec Baldwin will probably be spending next Christmas
this
in the Bahamas.
Come on,
or some
what
shit.
is
I don't
this?
fucking know what he's Either way, give me a call, Alec. Have your people talk to mine. We'll get some drinks. We'll talk about it. Maybe I can get you off planet. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your fucking week. It's almost over. It's already Thursday, right? It's fucking Thursday already. Let's see here. What time is it? Yeah, it is. All right. All right, guys. Zindu's got to go polish 4 of his 10,000 knobs because he's feeling a little saucy. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night. Zindu out. Bye.
If you stick around, I'm gonna see if we can go to some artist I found named the Songray. We'll be going over there possibly. I don't know if they're on, but I hope you guys aren't too offended by today's episode. It's pretty offensive, but you know, it's Christmas time. It's time to get it's time. Offense is the best present. We got Perry Tune with Pray Oregon. We'll be back next week. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for. Bye.
I want to tell you a story about my dad, the Reverend Kent, and our family doctor, Dr. Steve. You see, at one point, Dr. Steve, he was a family doctor for many, many years. And I don't think it was quite a midlife crisis so much as he needed a breakup from his monotony. And so he and my dad went to Argentina to work at a free clinic over there. And they were a perfect team. Dr. Steve worked with patients and helped treat them with whatever illness they had. And then, in the meantime, my dad stayed in the waiting room, entertaining children and families. And after they did all of that and came back to the States, right here in Spearfish, they decided to start a free clinic, and it still runs today. It's called the Good Shepherd Free Clinic, and it's run over at the Lutheran Church over here, at Our Savior's Lutheran Church. Every Monday, if you don't have any health insurance, they'll cover you. And that's one of the things that really helps the world go round, you know? My dad and my family doctor started a free clinic right here. And that's something magical. I'll leave it there. Anyway, I'll talk to you later, Nick the Rat. I hope to see you here in Spearfish on my birthday. Love you. Bye. Also, I'd love to see John Fletcher and Carolyn Blaney here. Bye.
I've seen this coming for centuries. They are born. Our electronic teaching machines are attached to their brains while they are in their cradles. Information is fed into their minds in a constant stream. And by the time they can walk, they are adults. They've never played. They've never learned to have fun. And now they are rebelling.
Stop killing animals! Rats have rights!